Hello, everybody, and welcome. Tonight we have the Velocity Eksa Series Grand Finals between Team GOGO and Saya Unity. Joined with me tonight is Trey Tom 023. How are you tonight, Trey?
Hi, so I'm doing good, man. It's a Saturday night, and can't get much too better than starting it off a Saturday night with some Valorant, and of course in a high fashion with some stakes on the line. We got a grand finals here with I believe. Let me check my notes real quick, but we have a headset on the line, so we are playing for some ante here.
Yeah, there absolutely is. The winners of this series will get the Eksa Star Engine Pro headsets. And they look to be like a pretty good headset. So I always go through headsets pretty fast. I use them quite often as a caster, as a gamer. And so any headset is a good headset. Pretty exciting here that we get to play for those. A quick rundown of the teams. On the side of GOGO, we have Jovit, Orange Juice, Kev, Simster, Simster, and Mario. And then on the side of Saya Unity, we have O-Twist, somebody, Zenny, Saber, and their sub that's stepping in tonight is going to be JC. You want to talk a little bit about what these teams bring to the table as we start to get into the match?
Yeah, so as we start, it's going to be Sin Unity or Sign of Unity's Breeze. They picked this map, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of team comps we see. Lately within the Valorant scene, we've been seeing a lot of the double initiator kind of meta per se, rather than having two duelists. So it will be interesting to see how these teams play out, especially on Breeze, where there are so many differences in terms of where on the attack side where attackers can go. They reopened Hall, so that's going to always cause some issues, and we'll see how they when on the defense side how both teams will react and anticipate those different kinds of shenanigans that Hall can bring. But as we start to get underway here, we're already seeing the Viper locked in, despite the recent nerf that was had just a couple of weeks ago. It's still a very strong pick onto this Breeze on the side of Saya Unity. We're also seeing the Yoru, which I love this pick. Yoru on Breeze is just can be such a menace if you know how to play them correctly. There's just so much open space to be able to outplay your enemies. So we'll see how that goes. And on the other side of GOGO, they also are locking in that Viper as well. And I would like to see both sides hit Sova. Sova is an extremely out of all the initiators, in my opinion, on Breeze specifically, he's probably the strongest. There's just so much ideas that you can bring with his util if you know how to use it correctly. So as we get underway, it's going to be Saya on the side of defense to start off map 1, and GOGO on the side of attack. Wait, let's see how they will anticipate this first pistol round.
Yeah, and you said that Viper did take a nerf in these past weeks. Honestly, I have to say that Viper is still so good at just controlling an area, and on a map like this where you can just shut down an area where not only you can't see in it, but you also are taking damage from it, kind of makes it so you are going to struggle with either taking or retaking one of these areas, and that's really something that we have to look for, especially with these Vipers, is how does the Sova play with them? How does the Sova play against them? That is going to be crucial coming in to this matchup here.
Yeah, absolutely. As we start to get underway into this pistol round, it's going to be looking like on the side of of GOGO, it's going to be looking like an A hit here. All 5 members are sitting outside of a lobby. Let's see how this goes.
Looks like they're going to be taking it a little slow, not trying to rush in too fast, getting a sense of where the other team is. We can see that they are tossing out some early util to block and try to conceal where they're trying to go, and they're now going to duck into the site here.
Absolutely. Going 3 members into Hall. Recon Dart is going to be used out. Does attack anyone. Oh, but look at Otis finding one in that hallway. 2 members still there. Finding another onto Mario. Sipster does find Zenny as well. 3K on the round for Otis. Now, it is now a 3v2 on the side of Saya. Worst part of it is for GOGO is that the bomb is stuck in hall, and they're actually going to shut the door on it. It is going to be extremely tough for them to in order to get this bomb ice.
This is probably the best situation for the defenders that they could possibly have asked for, because the time is now on the clock. It's 2v3. The spike is in such a bad position that they have to cover so many corners to try to even get in close that it's going to be hard for them to get into this. But you can see they're stepping up now. They're about to get spotted. You can hear them.
This crossfire setup is going to be tough to break, but as soon as I say that, Simster finds somebody. Saber following it up, though. Who's going to win this out? Orange Juice does get the kill. Orange is right behind with the 4K on the round, and he does clutch it up. Saya to take the first round.
Yeah, Saya taking the first round. A very close round considering how it had started. But now that they've been able to do so, that just means that the econ is going to be favoring Saya in these next couple of rounds. So we're expecting rounds 2, 3 to also go Saya's way, unless quick shenanigans happen from the attackers that say maybe they have something in these little economy rounds that they set up for themselves.
As we get into this second round, it's going to be looking like another 8 hit here for the side of GOGO. JC with that Marshall in hand is not going to find anything. 5 members just waiting in anticipation. Fires one shot, but not going to find anything just yet. Recon Dart does come out, does ping JC, but he is able to get out with that dash into back sight. But 5 members are now onto the side. Bomb plant is going down. But Zenny finds Orange Juice with that Marshall, making it a 5v4, but bomb is planted. Plenty of time still here on the clock for Saya to get these kills. Otto is finding one and somebody finding another. It's just flies falling on the side of GOGO. And then Zenny cleaning it up, and it's a flawless retake. Saya.
Yeah, a really nice retake coming out from the side of Saya to secure that. They had a beautiful pincer across it, making sure that there was really no escape path for the side of for the side of GOGO to get out. And now you can see they're trying to place out some early util, making sure they can see they got hit hard early on this one, and you can see that's 2 rounds that they've gone all 5 to A in a not quick fashion, but a fast enough fashion that they want to kind of spot out where this might be heading. But this time it looks like we're looking for more of a default, leaving the spike behind in case anything goes awry, so they can maybe bait something out from the side of Saya and then come back and be able to place the spike.
Absolutely. And on the side of and very disciplined, Mario finding JC with a nice headshot to start things off. That Sova recon drone is going to spot up Simster. Anything's going to be happening just yet. Saber going to take some dry shots. Not going to find anything just yet. Kev finding somebody. And man, can they find Twist? Yes, they can. And it's quickly a 5v2 for GOGO. Really making use of these rifles on this buy-up round. I think they're going to be hitting towards B here.
That it's like they might catch out Simster, maybe.
Looking, he should have spotted the gun here. Yes, he does. Drop that smoke down. Does Saber push this, though? Samster should have heard that, what's that mid? Takes some shots, but can't find the kill onto Saber just yet. Knows that Zenny is there, pulls out the classic, and finds the nice kill. And now it's quickly a 5v1. Saber with 11 HP. There is surely no way this round goes on the side of Saya. It should be a round win for GOGO. Samster jumping across with that classic, and it's a flawless round for GOGO.
A really good round put together by GOGO, playing it out in a default manner, making sure that they cover their bases, not exposing the spike to any sort of undue risk before pushing it in and taking the plant, and then just setting up on their corners, making sure that the defenders couldn't get in anywhere. I want to see what Saya now decides to do. They had a little bit of momentum going into round 3. They didn't quite get it because of the buy-up coming through from the side of GOGO. It looks like they're now going to force for a B plant, which is a lot different.
Oh, Twist getting taken down, double peeked, even through this, despite the Viper pit, or smoke, excuse me. It's quickly a 5v4. Saber in mid. Saya, or somebody, excuse me, is going to get tagged out by that recon dart. Going to hightail it back whale towards Arches. Still, a 5v4. Orange Juice nearly taken down by Saber, opening up that door. Quite a bit of chip damage, and he's going to have to face two members here. JC with this op. Can they find the pick? Do they realize that Orange Juice is right beneath them? Kev finding another one onto somebody. Orange Juice pops up from the rope and kills JC. That's op down.
Spike planted.
That is such a big loss to force an op there and then to lose it without even getting a shot off of it. Does manage to pick it back up at least, so they can at least potentially play. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna be playing for a save for the rest of this round. They gotta secure that op and make sure that they can keep it for the next round. That is such a big investment from the squad. To lose it would be potentially disastrous for the next several rounds if they did not play for a save here instead.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, I really like the save call here. It's a 4v2. Bomb has already been ticking down for quite a while. It's just better to save both the op and the Vandal in hand. On the economy side of Saya, it's not looking too great after this round. So it's going to be tied up 2-2, and GOGO really making a statement after losing those first two rounds.
Yeah, it looks like economy-wise, GOGO's in a really good position. They have a full rifle buy plus full armor, and for the side of Saya, they have half armor and full armor on 4, but JC with that op does not have any armor, hasn't bought any yet, does have enough to do so, but it looks like he might be saving his econ for later, not expecting to get into any firefights maybe. Interesting little bounce off there. Seeing what they can maybe catch with it.
Both members onto that B side. What a lineup there. Make anything happen off of it.
That was, I have to say, really quickly here, thank you, Observer, for that shot. That was a really nice shot, as we are now starting to get a little bit of action. Mid is covered quite nicely as they are looking to push into B there. Good smoke that they have to push through, though.
Going to be a 2v2 from the mid, but Saber is taken down by Javit. Orange Juice finding O-Twist as well, and now it's quickly a 4v2 again. We saw this just last round. Somebody find Orange Juice here in mid. I don't think Juice is expecting him to push smoke just yet. Both members being very disciplined. Bomb has already been planted, though. So, somebody is going to have to make some work here if they're going to want to get this defusal down quickly. Meanwhile, JC with that op is Arches, but no one is going to dare peek that. Playing very disciplined here, trying to cement this round in here. Hearing some shots in the back of the site, but still, Bomb is ticking down. One is peeking. There's no time here now. Time is not on their side. Here takes a nice shot at. Oh, but what a shot by Kev to pick him off from that missed op shot. Juice, are you going to find somebody? Yes, you are. And it is another fantastic round from GOGO.
Yeah, early 2 rounds for Saya, but now GOGO has really come online and shown some real good mastery over their shots. Some beautiful headshot work from Kev to take out that opper. And now, economy-wise, they are really hurting. They have a full rifle buy, but still not full armor on everybody. Whereas on the side of, again, on GOGO, they didn't lose anything, and they're really feeling good right now. They have everything they would ever want in the world to play around with. This is feeling really good, as now they're going to switch it up instead, going A this round, playing very heavily towards that side. Orange Juice, though.
Are they going to aggress in this hall peek? Saber is waiting for it. Does get a little bit of chip damage, but not much. And he says, I am not going to repeat that. But look at the positioning here. Haram Simster finding C or JC up into tunnel and is going to take that pick with pleasure and hightailed out Bork towards this A site. Zenny is the only one on this A site against 5 members. Can they find anything? Yes, they can. They do find Zipster, but the res is going to be popped. Zenny finding Javid as well, but it's traded out by Orange Juice, and now Zipster is going to have to get a kill here with that Clove ult popped, or they are going to die. Can they find Saber? No, Saber takes it right down, making it a 3v3. The pit has been invested on the side of GOGO, so let's see. Make use of it here. Bomb is ticking. Your ult is going to be popped as well, going to try and spite out this Viper in the pit. But Saber's taken down by Juice, who was holding that angle, but it's traded out by somebody. And O-Twist did spot out both members here, but no has been happened just yet. Trying to find something. Does yes, finds Mario, but bomb is ticking down. Twist finds on Kev. Do they have time here? It's going to be really close. Yes, they do.
Oh, that's a clincher if I've ever seen one. That was a split second. 0.072. That's when everybody was clenching there. That was a really good comeback round for Saya. They absolutely needed that round. It started to feel a little bit momentum heavy for GOGO, and getting that round back has to feel good for that mental. Is now they're looking to set up their util, making sure that they can again repel whatever comes at them. They didn't feel too good, had to do a retake. It was a little messy. They were able to pull it off, but another heavy A side push coming out from GOGO as Simster looks maybe does get spotted.
He does. It happened just yet. Recon drone is going to be used here on the A side. Simster is taken down quite low from those Marshall shots. Kev pushing up, but smoke is going to delay. JC, find anything? No peeks just happening just yet. Meanwhile, they do have Mario on this mid push here. To find anything. Simster finding Twist into Hall. That's a huge kill.
Spotted.
Can they find another one though? Recon Dart is not going to ping out JC. Nice cloudburst there to deny that. And can they find anything? No. But everyone now has fallen on the side of Saya. It's quickly a 1v5. It's all up to somebody. Finding a nice headshot onto Simster. Absolutely nice shot. Bomb is planted. 1v4. They know his position. And surely this is going to be another round for GOGO.
I mean, it's a 1v4. It's basically two, but they basically all have full health. It's not really anything crazy. I don't see this retake being a possibility. They all know where he potentially is, and there just isn't quite enough time. He does manage to get one, though. This is all economy damage at this point, and forcing him to basically pay more money. But I don't think it's going to be really enough for them to be able to make anything happen.
All three members going towards mid. Everyone left on the map does make it out alive. That's not, again, another round for GOGO.
Another round for GOGO, and a really good execute onto the site. They did have a few get caught out, a few spotted, but for the most part, nothing really stopped them from getting in there. And for Saya, they need to look at their util, how they're using it, and maybe try to come up with another plan, because it doesn't seem like it's working for them right now. And for the side of GOGO, they've gone, 3 now towards A? It's now time for a B execute, and that's exactly what they're looking for right now. They seem to have a game plan for this map, and they are executing on it minus those first 2 rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 members going towards this elbow site, and they're going to mow down Twist. Huge pick to start off with. Meanwhile, they do have Juice up in Hall lurking. Both members on this A site, Somebody and JC, are starting to rotate off, so his positioning could be huge later in this round. Hunter's Fury is going to be popped. Simster finding Zenny as well. All 3 members, it's a bloodbath into this mid. JFit finding 2 kills, and now it's just up to Saber. Classic light shield ice. I don't think that's going to be a possibility.
No, I don't think it is.
Simster.
I like this switch up from GOGO. They feigned towards B, put a lot towards it, so everybody rotated over, and then they just went towards A, and it's Saber versus the world, and yeah, there's just not much that he's able to do. Mario picking up that last kill. Very well played once again by GOGO to take a 5-3 lead in round score on this first map. I mean, beautiful play there, forcing out a lot of rotations from Saya, and then knowing that the rotations came through, just swapped right back to A. Saya needs to get a little bit more control over this map. They have a good buy here. They forced a little bit, but not much, to in their economy to now make something happen. But
and even though it was a full rifle round, Kev already taken out JC. Pit was going to be invested by somebody here. Start to positioning here. Kev find anything else? No, taken down by somebody very quickly. Pushes into that smoke and actually finds Mario as well. That's a huge kill. But now it's a 3v3. All members onto this site. Zed getting nice shot on the Simster, but the res is popped. Juice finding Saber, making it a 3v2, but Simster is going to have to find somebody with this Cloval in order to stay alive. Throws out the mantle and hits Zenny through the smoke.
That is
and now
illegal.
A 3v1 all down to O-Twist. Bomb is planted. I cannot believe he found that kill, just spraying and praying through the smoke. O-Twist clutch it up. It's a 3v1. I don't think they expect him. Oh, but Orange Juice knows where he is with the gun peek. And now it's another round for GOGO.
Yeah, another round for GOGO with some insane, just blind shots into the smoke. Kind of insane that they managed to pull that off. It looked really good to start out for Saya. They got the initial kills. They turned it into a 3v3, then kind of lost it with an overpush by somebody into the smoke. And then it kind of just started to fall apart with that ultimate res coming through, making it then back a 3v2. Beautiful gunplay to get that shot in the smoke, and it just went from bad to worse from there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout coming through soon for the side of Saya to maybe recapture something that they seem to be missing in this map and bring it back, but maybe they have a plan for the attacker side and they're happy with where they're at.
Hunter's Fury is going to be used on the side of GOGO to try and clear out this B side here. Simster is taken down by somebody with that stinger, but now it is a full force onto this site. O-Twist finding Kev and able to get out as well. Mario takes down somebody, but JC follows it up right back with a nice trade. And now it's a 4v2. Saya really showing life on an eco round of all rounds here. Does have a good flank here. Javit finding Saber. Orange just gonna have to come up huge here. Yes, finding JC who had the knives popped. And now it's a 2v2 quickly. And rifles are on the side of GOGO here. They have the clear advantage. Neural Theft is going to be used on the side of GOGO. Javit finding O-Twist. Bomb was trying to get planted, but no. It's going to get stuck now. Zenny on the back side here. Pushing up only the Sheriff in hand. Orange Juice is there. And it is what looked to be a huge round for Saya is quickly taken back by GOGO.
Yeah, GOGO managed to win the round, but it did do a little bit of economy damage at least. It doesn't mean much right now because they still have so much, but feels a little bit better that you do at least have to force them to pay a little bit out of pocket now instead of just being able to steamroll these rounds and not have to spend anything. But, I mean, the economy is really starting to suffer for Saya. They are getting the losers bonuses, but it's still, they're struggling to get what they want. Their util is not coming through fully. And now, as we look forward, Simster, though, taken out immediately by JC.
Yeah, what a nice shot onto Hall there. But Kev is still here waiting for the peak. Can they find a second? No, Kev finding the trade. No, 4v4. Ooh, and Zenny's taken out by a Javit. Nice recon dart to ping him out through that smoke. And now it's quickly a 4v3 on the side of GOGO. All four members of GOGO are pushing up here. Or three members, excuse me. Meanwhile, Orange Juice is in Hall. Saber is on site. Can they find anything? No. Javit slamming him down. Finding a nice headshot, but O-Twist does follow it up. It's a 3v2 on the side of GOGO here. O-Twist is back in Hall. Three members on the side of GOGO are on site. Both members on the side of Sire are actually in Hall right now. Just finding a nice shot onto Mario through that positioning, and somebody finding Kev. Orange Juice follows it up. 1v1. O-Twist against Orange Juice. Bomb is planted for Juice. Oh, nearly spot him out. Finds a nice little bit of chip damage. Twist is going to get onto that bomb. Should be able to get it half here at the least. Is he going to stick it, though? No. Pulls off. Tries to tap it. Oh, and O-Twist does find the headshot there.
O-Twist right back. Yeah, that was beautiful defense there by O-Twist to understand that they weren't going to be pushing through that smoke, instead pushing around the other side, and got the better in that 1v1. So that feels really good for them to bring that round back. They get to do an almost full buy. Zunesha only gets to get half shields though, so that hurts a little bit, but everybody else full shields with rifles and some util. So Zunesha also has their ultimate along with Kev, so let's see what they decide to do with those and maybe bring the rounds out for their teams. It's going to be close here. It's all or nothing on this round for the half.
Yeah, I really think the Cosmic Divide is going to have to be used here on the side of Zenny in order to find some really good value. O-Twist finding Orange Juice there on elbow, taking a little bit of chip damage, but decides, I do not want to take that fight just yet. Two members in mid for the side of GOGO. Two members also pushing up Hall. Orange Juice is still pushing up towards this B site. A bit of a default here, but nothing's happening just yet. Is pushing up. Saber is here. Does he clear this corner? Yes, he does. Finding a wonderful headshot. I can't believe he cleared that corner. And that was quickly a 5v4 on the side of GOGO. JC taken down by Kev. And now, what a fantastic kill with those knives. Zenny finding Mario as well. Trade back here, but it's still a 4v3 for GOGO here. Simster still in this hall. Going to be having to facing two members here. Somebody and O-Twist. It's going to pop out, pop flash. I don't think it hit Simster just quite. Oh, it did, and it's taken down. Somebody finding that kill. And now Bomb is going down on this B site, and no one on the side of Saya is even there. Three members of GOGO on this Bomb site here, and Ice, it's going to have to be a snappy retake. I really think the Cosmic Divide has to be used here for this retake.
It does. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It has to be used here, and they're just taking too long to try to make this happen. I know that you have to be coordinated as a team, but it's feeling like it's a little too late. As it's coming down now. They know where they are.
Yeah, Hunter's Fury getting used. Kev finding O-Twist. Orange finding Zenny, and now it's just somebody. He does find Kev. But Javit finds him with the Hunter's Fury, and as we come down to this half, it is 8-4 on the side of GOGO, looking very dominant on that first attack out.
Very, very dominant on this first half of the map. It didn't really feel like they were slipping up at all after those first two rounds going in, after that pistol round, and then the round after going in favor of Saya. They lost another couple of rounds, but it didn't really feel like they were going to be able to chain anything together on the side of Saya after that. It always felt very, very favorable towards the side of Team GOGO. But now we flip sides. What can GOGO bring on the defense round? This is something that is very different, obviously, but back to the pistols where they didn't look so good. So maybe Saya can use this and chain together a couple of rounds and start to come back into this.
Yeah, I believe this pistol is going to be huge on the side of Saya. Already down 4 rounds, and if they lose this pistol, you can imagine they will lose the next round as well, as the GOGO would buy up here. But let's see what they have in store for their first attack of this series. 4 members on the side of Saya pushing into A main. Oh, but Kev finding a nice headshot onto JC with that Sheriff. It's going to be tagged by the recon dart, but no one's pushing it just yet. Zenny is there. Doesn't spot him. O-Twist finds Mario, but Simster trains it right back. Kev finding another shot onto Zenny. What a shot. Somebody not able to take him down. It's quickly a 4v2 on the side of GOGO here. Simster pushing out, finding somebody as well, and finding Saber. And it's a quick pistol on the side of GOGO. I mean, just looking so dominant here, Ice.
It was a beautiful rotation coming through from the side of GOGO and a much cleaner pistol round. It felt like maybe the first pistol round was just a warm-up. As coming into this one, that was decisive. Much better gunplay coming out from them, because pistol rounds, it's all about how do you use your hands. There's not really any util that you can do, nothing of that sort, just very basic stuff. And their hands are now online. They feel ready to go. They are pumped up. You could just tell by how that round went. They only lost 1 member, and here we go once again. It seems to be a quick execute coming through onto B. A little bit slower, but an execute for sure onto B. Are they going to be ready for it? Simster setting up. Doesn't spot anybody yet, though.
Does have that Phantom in hand, but Mario finds JC from the back site. Big kill. That is one of their biggest duelists to enter site is now on the ground. So they're only going to have O-Twist here on that Yoro to be able to enter site. That's going to be very, very difficult here, especially as they are on a pistol round again. Only classics in hand. Simster going to be out there. Somebody finding Mario as well. That's a big kill there. Simster finding Zenny. Nice shot there. It was taken down by Saber. That's going to be, if they can get that Phantom in hand, that's going to be a huge kill. Juice finding Saber from mid, and now it's a 3v2 here. Is not down yet. Somebody finding Jailvid as well. This is quickly looking like a doable round for the side
30 seconds left.
of Saya. But as I say that, Kev finds somebody. O-Twist does have this Phantom in hand. He doesn't have any shield here. That could be detrimental. Is he going to find Orange? Yes, he does. Now it's down a 1v1. Kev has that outlaw in hand, but he doesn't expect it. And O-Twist finds the kill, and that's a thrifty round. The side of
What
Saya.
a clutch coming out from O-Twist there, taking out Kev for the final kill. 1v2, it was like a 1v2, beautifully played by him. And it feels like the momentum there, in the mental at least, having been in these situations before, you really have to think about the mental of these players right now. And this is the start of that mental comeback. It feels really bad when you start to lose those rounds back to back to back to back. You take one or two there, but it feels like there's not really anything you can do. But taking a round like that feels so good for the players that this could be the turning point for them in this map to bring it back.
Absolutely. That totally shifts the momentum for on the side of Saya here. Four members here pushing up into Hall, and they're not going to run into anyone here. They have full control of this, so they really have. They can go wherever they want. And on the side of Saya, look at this on your mini map here, folks. Four members pushing out of B main towards this mid site. Like they just know, they just have the awareness that they're both avoiding each other. O-Twist does find Javit, the only member from Saya on this A site, so it's going to be completely free. But do they expect all four members here, Ice, of Saya to be coming A main?
I don't think they have it ready to go. You can tell they've split up into mid. There's only one really left on A covering it, and they're about to get spotted out instantly. They get one, they get two.
JC, huge 2 picks there, and he spotted all 4. That's the big thing here. They now know that the both members of Saya are in this A main. O-Twist finding Simster. Mario is going to be tagged out by the recon dart. Should be falling here. As they find O-Twist, no. O-Twist finds it right back, and what a near flawless round. GOGO here.
That was a good round. I mean, JC, yeah, he went down, but he traded 2 there in a beautiful fashion. Just super quick 1-2 punch that really stifled the retake and made it actually impossible for the retake to happen because everybody else is spotted out. It was called out. Beautifully done by the side of Saya to take that round. And now you can see that they're feeling it. They're feeling themselves again, and the economy is favoring them.
Absolutely. On the side of GOGO here, they're not going to have any gun, or they have some weaponry. Kev fighting a nice shot as any, but it's traded right back from somebody. A 4v4 here, but the advantage is on the side of Saya here. 3 Vandals and a Phantom compared to a Vandal, 2 Bulldogs. A Guardian here, so let's see what they can make with this weaponry here. 3 members on the side of Saya are going to be pushing, or excuse me, yeah, of Saya are going to push this B side. Dimensional Drift is used to clear out this B side, but no one is going to be found here. This bomb plant is going to go down for free, and with Saber planting that bomb, if he is able to find 1 pick, he will have Hunter's Fury available. Bomb plant is going down. Now the rotations are starting to come in. I want to point out
rotations
here,
are starting to come in, but
out somebody's position here. He's not going to find anything on A here, Ice. So it's really going to be a 3v4 for quite a while.
Yeah, he's going to be very far behind, and Simster gets spotted out, though. Does use the ultimate, but
quickly, it's O-Twist finding Javit. Quickly a 3v3 here, but Simster has to find a kill with that Cloval, or they are going to not stay alive for much longer. O-Twist on the backside here. Yeah, and Simster does fall from not finding a kill with that Cloval. All down orange juice here.
No problem.
On the bomb, but no, taking way too much chip damage, and it's another round for Saya here.
Yeah, and you can see that one round has really turned it back, and it's breathed new life into this team. Economy-wise, they're feeling really good about it, but on the side of Team GOGO, it's starting to hurt a little bit. They're forcing their buys a little bit on this round. This is definitely a forced buy coming through with that op and the rest being rifles. It doesn't feel good to have to force a buy like this. They're trying to wrest control of that of the map back, and
that
was close. Wow, that was beautiful.
Shot on Zenny, really punching right back. 5v4 now. For the side of GOGO here. Is this what they needed here? Juice is in mid, waiting for someone to peek out. Does O-Twist expect anyone to be tough in this corner? Was spotted out by that camp. Kev's still on this A side here with this op. Saber is going to be shooting out that recon dart here soon. Maybe. It's primed. It's ready, but no, he decides not to. And is he going to get picked off by Kev? No, he's it back in. Going to be holding that angle for quite some time. Mario O-Twist is up on this B side here. I'll find the pick. We'll see here later. 3 members of Saya here on to this A side. JC out quickly, but Simster finding that kill nicely. Kev going to pop the Blade Storm here. Popped out by the recon dart, but no push to be had just yet. It's now a 5v3. Make it a 4v3 actually, as O-Twist does find Mario onto that B site here. And that's a completely open B site. Look at how much space O-Twist has taken here. Flash is going to be coming out. Not going to find anything just yet. Jailbait in that corner. Can he find it? Yes! Beautiful headshot through the wall. And now, what was a 5v4 is now a 3v3 ice.
Yeah, beautifully played by O-Twist there to grab those kills, and that's another one. Somebody huge cutting off that rotation.
Now it's all down to Orange Juice. Does find it onto Saber. Send that back. Nice flash. Does spot him out, but the cage is there to give him some protection there. 1v2 here. Oh, and O-Twist is taken out by Orange Juice and looked up position to somebody. The bomb is not planted. North that is going to be used, and O-Twist, or excuse me, Orange Juice knows exactly where he's at. Here's the footsteps, finds a wonderful headshot, and that's a round for GOGO.
That was beautiful by Orange Juice. His team was falling apart, it felt like, and then he just says, "Don't worry, guys, I got this." Takes down 3 of them in a beautiful fashion, playing out with his smokes excellently, understanding that where they were going to be coming from, and landing the key shots so that he is not in any danger at any point in time during that. Beautifully played by him.
Absolutely, a huge round as they lost 3 in a row there. It's going to be full buys on the both sides here. I'm curious to see if JC is going to find any value with this Odin. See, 4 members on the side of GOGO here are Saya are leaning towards mid area. Somebody is in hall. Just yet, and it's actually a call to go towards B. O-Twist is here. There's only 1 member on the side of GOGO here, but Mario says, "I can hold this site by myself." Finding one, but JC trades it right back, and that's a free open B site here. 3 members here. Somebody is going to be on a bit of a late rotation. Bomb plant is going down. Javik, does he find anything with the shock dart? Yes, does find some a little bit of damage on a Saber. Nothing too crazy. That's a 4v4. JC peeking into 3 members. Simster slaps him down. Now it's quickly a 3v4 on the side. GOGO here. Kev finding Saber. Zenny finding one. Nearly finding Kev, but no, straight it out. But somebody does find it on the backside with that backstab. Now it's a 1v2. Bomb is planted for him. Tap on the spike, but not being held. Second tap is here. Somebody should know that someone's got to be sticking this. Jumps up, but he is heard by Juice, but he can't take it down just yet. But he's being held, and yeah, it's just too much for somebody to handle. It's another round for GOGO.
That was a really beautifully played round by the 2 members left of GOGO to force out somebody to not be able to really have any chance at it. I mean, at that point, you're really kind of split, like, what do you do? And he did the best that he could. It was unfortunate that the cards just weren't in his favor, and he lost out anyways on it. But well played by the side of GOGO to set that up. It's very... It looks good, it looks easy, but it's all about that setup ahead of time, and they knew what they needed to do, and they did it beautifully.
O-Twist investing in an op here. Let's see if that can be of any use. Hit is going to be used on the side of GOGO here, on that A side here. See if I think they heard that and said, let's not go here, and they are hightailing it towards this B side. 4 members leaning towards B here. They are going to have to go up against Saber. He's the only one on the site. They do have the trip setups from Juice here, but he's playing more towards elbow. Not spot anything just yet. JC about to spot into a fight here with Juice. But no, Juice says, I'm actually not going to peek elbow just yet. Somebody finding Mario, and JC finding Juice. And now it's quickly a 5v3. Make it a 5v4 after Simster finds O-Twist. Give it on this side. All lonesome. Somebody finding Simster. 4v2. Bomb plant is not quite down just yet, but now it's quickly a 3v1. All down to Kev here. He has been looking fantastic this game, but it's a 1v3. Zenny is low. Bomb plant is going down. Or no, it was a fake bomb plant. Faked me out. See if Kev can find anything here, Ice.
Yeah, it's on the hands of Kev right now. Is he gonna be able to do anything? Oh, did spot the gun maybe, but also sees the shots coming through. Very dangerous. He hears the shots. Is it gonna be?
actually
Yeah.
didn't spot him out, and yeah, he's just quickly backstabbed. But it's a good comeback round for Saya.
Definitely a very good comeback round. Beautifully. Again, another pincer coming through. You can see that the two backed off. One was a little bit on the not so healthy side. Somebody did go down because of that. But because they backed off, because they baited him in, that allowed Viper on the backside to come through and hit that back shot that ended the round beautifully for them. It's 11-8 scoreline. Team GOGO up ahead by 3 rounds, but it's so close that I wouldn't call it one side or the other just yet.
Absolutely. This is still a very winnable game here for the side of Saya. Look at the guns on GOGO here. Nearly full save. A couple sheriffs and a couple of marshals. 2 members of GOGO are pushing up here onto this elbow. Zenny spotting one, but taken down. Somebody finding the trade and finds Javid as well. Is taken very low, but it's now quickly a 4v3 as we are pushing onto this B site here.
Quickly pushing onto this B site, the economy is favoring that of Saya, and they are utilizing it to their advantage. They knew that that Team GOGO was on an econ round and decided to hard push their advantage, and it turned out really well for them. They only lost 1, and they now have a beautiful advantage here. Oh, Kev!
What a shot from Kev there with that Marshall, making the odds back into even on a 3v3 here. Mind you, somebody is very low. Does spot out Kev, but doesn't find the shot, and Kev punishes him for that. Now it's a 3v2, but Bomb is ticking down very quick here. JC finding 2 there. Mario and Kev take it down. It's all down to Simster finding a nice shot onto JC, but the time is already ticking down. He doesn't really have time here. He is going to... Oh, nice shots found, but there's no time, and it's another round for Saya, but all members on both teams have died here, so it's going to be a little economy hurt for both teams.
Yeah, a little bit of economy boost for both teams getting all those kills, but Simster there at the end grabbing that kill, but for this the defenders looking like they're taking a time out here. What do you think they're trying to discuss at this point in time to come back into this game?
I mean, yeah, if we look at the side, this entire half, it's Team Saya here or GOGO, excuse me, has only won 3 rounds out of the last 5, or not 5, excuse me, 8. So they really have to make some kind of adjustment here, because I mean it's 9-11. It was 8-4 at half in the side of GOGO, and now the backs are starting to get towards against that wall here. They do have 3 ults, but Saya has all 5 of theirs. So it's really going to be a wits and a battle to aim here, Ice, because I mean if we look at the scoreboard here on the side of GOGO, they have 3 members here really performing, while Saya only has 2. I mean, everyone's doing their part, but we look at the scoreboard: 22 kills with O-Twist and 20 on somebody. It's going to be up to them to really pull them out of this.
It really is, and you can see on the economy, Kev hasn't actually bought anything yet. Let's see what he decides to purchase with his money. Economy looks decent for both teams for this round, so it's gonna feel good for them. I'm curious about what they decide to go with. And here we go.
Up here from O-Twist. Cosmic Divide also gets used here for the first time in this game. Kev pushing up with the Blade Storm. Are they going to find Zenny? Yes, a wonderful shot. And gets out there as well. Pit is going to be used. All ults are getting invested in this round, Ice, as the Pit is used on the side of somebody. Pull down that B site here. Kind of a pause here. A little bit of a delay. The excitement happening so quickly. Bomb has been planted already. Neural Theft is going to be used on the side of Juice to spot out the members, but Bomb's ticking, Ice. They have to get on the go here.
Good flash, but is it going to be enough?
Another one.
Oh, another one.
But do they expect Cav? No. But going to be used. Oh, Simster finding JC with that ult pop. That should not have been possible. Somebody holding down the bomb, holding down the line. No time. It's another round for Saya here.
I mean, it could have gone either way there, and Saya just eking it out at the end there. Simster getting some really good kills to try and bring it back, and they almost had it, just not enough time on the clock for them to also get the defuse, which means that the round goes over to the side of Saya. It's now 10-11 in this first map. It looked very one-sided coming into the half, and now it is neck and neck. You can't put a hair in between how close these teams are.
As we go into this next round, GOGO is going to be on a full save. Only Sheriff's here. Oh, it should be, not should be, but it's leaning towards the side here to win this round. But we'll see all 5 members pushing into this B site here, and no one on the side of GOGO is actually on the site itself. 2 members are pushing it to elbow, but bomb plant's already going to come down. This is going to be a tough retake. Only Sheriffs in hand. It's looking like they're actually going to be grouping a full team here, or at least 4, to try to get some kind of backstab here. Meanwhile, Mario is going to lean towards tunnel side, but look at the positioning on the side of GOGO here. All 5 members are towards this back site of the back of B. This is going to be such a hard retake, guys.
It's going to be a very hard retake. They're trying to maybe split it and force some choices, but here it happens.
Saber finding 3? Finds 3, but Mario finds 1 as well, Simster, but it's just too much to handle. And we're tied. We are tied, folks. 11-11.
We are tied 11-11, and it felt like it was an economy round from the side of Team GOGO, and they got punished heavily for not playing out a good defense on the B site. They kind of left it open and free for them, which meant Saya was just able to walk and set up what they wanted to and execute on a post plant beautifully, which allowed them to take another round and bring it back 11-11. And it seems like Saya has done just enough potentially on the defensive side of the map to potentially come out with the win if they continue playing. Come out with the win on map 1 if they continue playing in this fashion.
Yeah, Simster going to be spotting 2 here in Hall, but nothing to be had just yet. Kev finding a nice pick on a JC with that op invested here onto this A site. A 5v4 in the side of GOGO here. He is going to be spotted. Can they find Zimster? Nearly. Yes, they do. Hunter's Fury is going to be used. Zenny is tagged. Does he get killed, though? No. Dodging both of that. Very huge. Not to be taken out by the Hunter's Fury. Top shot is going to go wide. Now it's a 4v4 here. 4 members, all members on the side. GOGO here are leaning towards this A side here. See if they can hit that. The recon drone is not going to find anything in halls. Is staying on B. Yeah, they only have Mario on this A side here.
Yeah, Sova's finally coming over, but it's not gonna. It's 4v2 on the site right now, and they are not prepared for this take that's about to be executed. This is not looking good for the side of Team GOGO coming in here.
Recon dart is going to be popped out, not going to spot anyone. Hunter's Fury is going to be used on the backside, not going to find anything just yet. Jailbit shutting it down. Nice shot onto Saber. Otwas finding Mario though. It's quickly a 3v3. That's, oh, what a shock dart by Jailbit, taking down Zenny and does a ton of damage. Otwas popping that flash, not going to find anyone just yet. Both members are on top of this bomb site. And now it's a 3v2. Otwas does TP back to A main here. Somebody does, can they find Orange Juice? Not just yet. Juice is all alone, or not all alone. Jailbit finding Otwas. Somebody with a nice shot on the Kev. On to Jailbit as well. Can they clutch it up? No! Orange Juice taking him down. And we are now, it's match point on the side of GOGO here.
I mean, that was a clincher and a half of a ending there. It looked to be really good for the start. It felt like they were too slow to execute on the site for the side of Saya. They had the numbers advantage, and they kind of squandered it by sitting so long, waiting to go in onto the A site that allowed the rotations to come through and gave the side of Team GOGO just a few extra seconds that they needed to make sure everybody was in position for that retake. And then they beautifully executed on the retake. Yeah, their members went down, but they were able to clutch it out in the end, and that's what matters.
As we go into what is match point for the side of GOGO here.
Get out of my way.
Both teams are going to have enough weaponry. Blade Storm was popped on the side of JC. 2 members are peeking down Simster. Can they find a kill? Nice! Nice headshot from JC onto Simster, putting this round into their favor. Going to open up hall door. Mario not able to find anyone just yet. Recon Dart is going to spot him out. Maybe had just yet. Oh, but look at the positioning here from JC, nearly taking him down. Just pushing the aggression here, and Saber is able to find Mario. And now it's quickly a 5v3 on the side of JC, or of Saya here. Excuse me. Bomb is now down, and it's a 5v3. 2 members on the side of GOGO are towards his backside, while Juice is pushing up mid. Dart is going to spot out somebody, but nothing is going to be had just yet. They now know of Juice's position. pushing up. Somebody slams him down, and now it's a 5v2. They have it taken down by somebody. It's all down to Kev, but that is way too much to handle, and we are going to OT.
Yeah, OT it is, and beautifully played by Saya to take that round. They used their util perfectly to catch out the two members defending A site and executed very quickly and promptly onto the site, unlike the round before where they took too long to make the execute happen. This time they saw it, they executed immediately at the drop of a hat, and was able to defend against the retake in the post plant. Very nicely done. Let's see them execute on that again. That's what they need to do. They need to execute on it once again and come through in this overtime.
Yeah, and I mean, both sides, both teams here had a wonderful attack half, so I'm wondering if it's almost looking like whoever wins the defense here is going to have the big advantage towards winning this OT. Get underway here. To be like a bit of a B hit here, going towards elbow for the side of GOGO here. On the site of B from Saya. Holding elbow here. Wow. Excuse me. Juice is pushing up. Paul, are they going to spect O-Twist in this corner? Has a 50-50 chance of peek checking which one, but doesn't check any of them. And O-Twist finds Juice, but Kev finds JC on that B site. And now it's looking like going to be a B hit here. And Zenny is taken down. And now it's a 4v3. Bomb is going to be planted onto this B site here for the side of GOGO. Rotations are starting to come in. All three members of Saya are going towards this back arches. It's going to be tough here. They are going to have Kev holding that. Both recon drones are going to be used here, spotting out O-Twist, but I don't think they've spotted out Kev yet in that back site, in that back corner, waiting for them to push. The angle. Members pushed out now. Look at Simster's position here. He is on that quick flank. This is going to be in time. Kev is taking some chip damage, but no one's expecting him. Mario finding 2 kills. Simster cleaning up with that backstab, and it's match point in favor of GOGO.
Once again, it's so close, and I hope this is how map 2 goes as well, because this is the kind of Valorant that we want to see tonight in the grand finals, where no one is above another. It is so close that you can't even discern the two with how close it is. And now that we flip sides, it is all about, can the side of GOGO defend appropriately and stop this attack? But it's going to be close. That's all I have for this, honestly.
Absolutely. It has been a test of wits for both teams here. Team members on the side of GOGO pushing up, or excuse me, of Saya pushing up into elbow here. Are they going to expect Mario? He is tucked in this corner along with Simster. Do they expect them to be mid? Yes, Simster finding the backstab onto JC. That's a huge pick. But 3 members are still here. Zenny following the trade, but they know Mario is in this corner. Finding 2 huge kills.
Oh, no.
What a double kill from Mario there. That is an absolute stomper for the side of Saya as they lose 2 members, and now it's a 4v2. They know both members are leaning towards his mid side. O-Twist does able to get out. Jovit circling around somebody. They should hear these footsteps, and both members fall at the same time, and it is map 1 to GOGO.
Map 1 goes over to Team GOGO in what felt like to be a dominant fashion in the first half of the map, and then it started to slip. And coming into that overtime, it felt like it could have gone either way, and ultimately it went over to Team GOGO in an almost decisive fashion. In the overtime, they defended that last round perfect. I don't think they could have played it better. And then in the attacking round, they came in with an action plan. They execute on it beautifully, very quickly. They didn't dilly-dally or set anything aside and let the side of Saya set up. And it felt like that was the entire time. Whenever they were attacking, they were always quick to execute. And whenever they did execute, they always knew what their job was in that and played it out perfectly. There was a few times where, of course, they didn't win that match, and that's why Saya had 4 coming into their attacking rounds. But overall, felt very good from both sides on the attack, and just GOGO eking it out barely with that defensive win at the end.
So what's huge here is that Breeze was Saya's map pick. So as we go into map 2 onto Bind, it's going to be in GoGo's favor, as that is the map that they wanted. As you mentioned, both sides making it a very, very fun game to watch and cast. And OT on our first best of three series here, or of the best of three series. But yeah, both teams having a really, really strong attack half. And I'm curious to see if that is going to transition over to bind, or is it going to be leaning more towards a defensive position here? Because in my experience, bind can be leaning more towards of a defensive map, but that's kind of a pick any choose and more of a
Yeah, I mean,
personal preference.
these maps do come down to a lot of that. It's all up in the air, and for these players, we saw a lot of missed shots happening. And for this upcoming round, maybe take these 10 minutes that you have as a break and work on that just a little bit as your team is talking, because there's a lot of crucial shots that could have swung rounds one way or the other that were missed. And coming into this map, that's win or go home for Saya, and win and take headsets for Team GoGo. Both sides need a little bit cleaner on those headshots to make sure that they are able to take these rounds that were up in the air with how how this gunplay is happening. But overall, good job to both teams. It was very close, and I'm hoping for another map too just like it.
Yeah, absolutely. But before we get into map two, we are going to be taking a little bit of a break. Both teams to be ready. So when we get back, we will be back onto bind for the best or for the game two. And what is in favor of GoGo? Can they close it out, or will we be going to Silver Scrapes game three? See you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, welcome
Well,
back from that break. And Ice, as we get into the second game, what are you expecting? What are you looking for here?
I'm looking at Team GOGO. They're the ones who chose this map in bind, and they're going to be starting on the attackers. I want to see them. They chose it. Let's come out strong. Let's come out aggressive. And I want to see them show us why they chose this map. But on the side of Saya, it was a close map one. That was your map. I want to see them come back into this one with renewed vigor, beat back whatever the side of Team GoGo may have picked up for this map, and show us why they picked it. I want to see Saya now beat that back and say, no, 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 we're taking this to a map 3. We're in the grand finals for a reason, and we want to go to a full series to make sure that we can win those headsets. But I mean, both of these squads have had players show up massively, right? We've seen Kev pop off with some pretty insane shots. Saber, Otis has done the same. JC, we've seen pop up. Orange Juice and Mario and Sims are like, everybody has had their moment to shine, and I want to see that taken to now the next level and just show us some pretty good stuff coming into game 2, or into map 2, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. I am curious to see what agents we are going to be seeing here as we enter into bind. I'm curious, will it still be, the last game we did see the double duelist. I'm wondering if it's going to be looking more like that double initiator here. But as we get underway into this agent pick phase, let's see what both sides are going to be working with here. Right. I'm seeing a little bit of a hover on Viper, which is typically not a controller pick here unless you're running double control.
Yeah. I mean, nothing that's eye popping coming out except for that Viper that is locked in, and another one heard by somebody as well. So both squads feeling the Viper pick here, even with those nerfs and that double control setup. It feels like they do want to go for it. Jovit's the last one to pick, and let's see if he decides to go for that agent or not. But overall, what do you have? What do you feel about these squads?
Well, on the side of Saya right away, they have no Sentinel here. They have the double initiator with the raise and double control, but they don't have a Killjoy or a Cipher. And I really think that could very well hurt them on this defense here. But we will see having double control can almost act that you don't need a Sentinel with how much space you are able to take up with those smokes. But I am curious to see how that's going to work out. And on the complete flip side for GoGo here, they don't have any duelists. They have the double initiator, Clove, Viper, and Cypher. So that also, I mean, these two comps here, Ice, are just bizarre to me. But we'll see how they work out here. I mean, I really think GoGo is going to have a struggle here. Not having a duelist that can enter onto a site very aggressively is really tough to get onto that site. On the same token, though, there's no sentinel for them to deal with. So we will have to see how that's going to work out as we get under this into the pistol round here.
Yeah, and I think this is really going to be a big pistol round for both squads, because this can really set the momentum for the first half of this map. We saw what happened in the first one, that the side of Team GoGo was able to wrest that momentum back, but it looked a little hairy there for a few minutes. And uh, now we are going through and waiting on this default. It's coming up fast though.
Yeah, Simpson already finding Zenny. Oats was finding Jayovid as well. Kev finding JC. Saber, nice shot onto Kev. Quickly, a 3v3 bomb plan was not going to be committed just yet. Orange Juice finding Saber, making a 3v2 now on the side of GoGo. Simster finding O Twist. Now it's all down to somebody. Finding a nice headshot onto Simster,
Ooh.
but TP is going to be used. They said we were not going to take the 1v2 just yet. We want to get that bomb plan down first, just quickly. Bomb plan's going to be positioned into that default plant. And another big thing here is Juice has that cam onto that site here. Both members stacking together. I do like this. Playing together into that elbow. Be creeping up here. Find anyone just yet. Going to be actually taking. No, decides not to take it into elbow. Pushing onto site here. Both members still sitting in elbow. But he pops the wall.
Oh, it's gonna walk around on him. Is it gonna be enough time though? They do have it covered.
Bomb's ticking down very fast. I don't really think there's any time here. Is he
No.
Decides now is going to try and get on the spike. They do hear these footsteps. Is tagged out. Mario with the toxic. No, Mario does find the kill, and it's a round on the side of GOGO. Another pistol round.
Oh. Yeah, another good pistol round coming through, and it felt very cohesive coming out from the attackers. They executed really well onto A, noticed that it was a little too heavy, swapped over to B, so they had a setup for that 2v1, and played it out beautifully. They knew what angle they needed to cover in that elbow, and then said, hey, we got this. Stayed true to what they need to do, heard him, and took him out while wasting time on that plant.
Yeah, and I would like to point out, I don't think GOGO has dropped a pistol round yet. That's 3 out of this series so far. As we go into the second round, 3 members of GOGO pushing up, or excuse, yeah, 3 members pushing up into B long, and no one on the side of Sai is actually on B. Do they expect JC with the backstep here? No, it's going to be a TP play instead. They already have Juice into that showers, creeping up. Meanwhile, on the side of Sai, they have Zenny and Saber, but they're just sitting in lamps right now. And now it's a fight in spawn. I don't really know what's going on right now, but Mario finds somebody, but it's traded back by JC.
It trades back and forth. Oh, it looks like Orange Juice is actually wrapped around into the site here. Saber maybe caught out. Unexpected, yeah.
Yes, he is. And now, do they expect Zenny here in the smoke? Bomb plant is going to be going down here. It's quickly a 4v3. Guns are on the side of GOGO here, but JC did find that upgrade. Zenny not finding Zimster there. Maybe a little bit of delay. He had the headshot lined up. 4v2.
That shot was lined up, but didn't actually hit the trigger, which means it's now a 4v2 on this retake. Jovid does get spotted here. Doesn't go down, though. And Orange Juice, simple headshot for that victory there means that it's now 2-0 in favor of the attackers, and feeling very strong in the start for Team GOGO of this map 2 already.
Yeah, and typically what you see in a buy-up round is, hey, we're going to hit this site. We have the guns. We have the confidence. But that was one of the weirder buy-up rounds I have seen.
Yeah, it
felt
like they wanted to... Yeah, it felt like they were trying to execute on a plan, on a game plan, instead of just playing for a force, knowing that they had the economy to do so. But here now, with both teams having a little bit of a buy-in, means they're...
What a shot by Twist with that pop flash, finding Simter taken very low, but JC finds Mario on the backside as well. 5v3. Important to know though, Twist is very low, taken out of, I believe, is 10 HP. Excuse me, but still at 5v3, numbers in favor of Saya here for the first time this map. See, finding another onto Juice, and now it's a 5v2. Both members of GOGO leaning towards this B site here, flashing out onto site. Jova is going to be tagged by the dog. Kev finding that kill onto Twist, making it a 4v2, but TP plays are coming through, and I think they're going to do the TP with play of their own. Both going out into shower here, and no one is actually holding this onto A site. Somebody thinking about taking that TP. I think they will eventually. Yes. Now, it's going to be all down to Kev and Jovit. Pinched off here. Taking a few shots. Not going to find anything just yet. Jovit also taking down very, very low. 17 HP. Swings out. No. Both members taken down, and it's a round for Saya on their buy-up round.
Yeah, good buy-up round for the side of Saya, and that means that it's now 1-2. They've rested back a little bit of that slide, and much better round coming out from Saya as opposed to the round before, where it felt kind of lost coming out from them with those awkward fights. And now it feels like everybody has a buy-in except for Twist and Saber. It looks like they haven't bought yet. They're sitting on quite a bit of money. JC getting into a good position here to try to catch some people out as they maybe try to hard force in. But looks like it might be a little bit more of a feint towards A with a B push, with Spike being over on the B side of the map.
Twist's flash is going to alert them that there's at least one. Dog is going to find at least 2 tagged up by the knife. Going to swing out. Taking out just yet. Finding at least 3 there. Just sitting outside of shower with the cam. Waiting to see if anyone takes a little bit of aggression. Not going to find anything. Now, JC is 1 ult point off of the showstopper. Curious to see if he will go for that. Nightfall is going to be invested here on the side of Kev, hitting all of B site. Laid by the mosh pit. Oto's pushing up. Finding one, but not going to find anything just yet. And then again, a GP. The TPs are going to be used after Orange Juice. Finding JC. Neural Theft is going to be used as well. Pinging out the last remaining members on the side of Saya. And the bomb plant's going down. It's a 5v4 here. It's going to be a four-man retake for the side of Saya. And it's going to be pretty tough. Especially with Stimster having the res available if needed ice.
Yeah, very nicely. Another good TP play coming through from the side of Team GOGO to force another rough retake for Saya and Simster.
Simster on that flank, getting the kill onto Zenny, but they're not really reacting to it. Otwis dying there from Mario. Somebody does take down Simster. Ult is going to be popped. The res is there. Can they find somebody? They don't have any ammo right now. Only the classic in hand. And no, Javid is able to take down somebody, and it is a flawless round on the side of GOGO. And the other thing to note here is Simster actually does live through the ult, so they don't lose their weapon.
Yeah, that is a big play there from GOGO. It seems like they've been going for this every single time. They put a lot towards B and then swing out towards A with that teleport, and it always has seemed to catch Saya off guard. And now I want to see them come up with some sort of play to counteract that, because they've been caught out with it every single time. And I know you have to make that rotate, but at some point you have to maybe toss something over so that they can't actually do that, or slow them down, because they're catching you every single time.
As we go into this fourth round here, or fifth, excuse me, like a bit of a default towards this A site here. Simster is making his presence known onto this B site. Somebody is tucked in the corner, but no fights are going to happen just yet. Going to throw down a couple of smokes there. But still, it's 4 members for GOGO leaning towards this A site, where they will face 3 members of Saya. Is there. Showstopper is available for JC, who is on this A site. That gets used here if a push does happen. Just yet, it's going to be just kind of a hangout party here until... Wait. Simster finding the opening pick onto somebody and aggresses out. Zenny does find Mario on the backside, but Simster is going to be taken down from Saber. Nice util usage, and now it's a 3v3 after Juice finding JC on the site. Now it's going to be a hit onto this A site here. Bomb plant is going down. 3v3, and both Zenny and Kev on opposite sides of the map of teams here are quite low. As I say that, Zenny is actually going to be healed up here from O-Twist. But as bomb's ticking down here, Saya's going to need to take some aggression here.
That they do. It's ticking down lower and lower, but here's the aggression.
A nice shot. Nailed it. Bring it right back. Wingman is going to start defusing, but Javid finding a nice 3K on the round to clutch it up, and it's another round for GOGO. Another round for GOGO in these slim margins. We can see these rounds are barely going over to GOGO. Saya has had a good defense, you know, not quite making it so that the retake comes through for them, but they're getting on like the cusp of it, right? They're so close, but it just keeps slipping away from them at the last second, where just not quite hitting the shots that they need, not quite making the rotates in time, which means that it's now 4-1 in favor of Team GOGO, and the economy heavily favoring them right now, with only half shields and essentially pistols for the side of Saya coming into this round 6. Going to be forced out of there. JC and Saber pushing up with those sheriffs. It's 4 members on the side of GOGO here in B long, waiting to push out. Had here just yet. It's only O-Twist on this site. They do have Mario. Orange Juice is able to find Zenny, push through that smoke, and now it's going to be a full hit onto this B site here. O-Twist is going to be spotted by that Prowler into the corner and elbow, and now it's all 4 members are on site here. Do they expect somebody here? Yes, they do, but Simster takes him down anyways, and the bomb plan is going to go down. Juice on the late rotate here, finding himself against 2 members. Saber, but takes him down. Up to JC, yes, finds the trade. Is going to get the Vandal upgrade, but now it's a 4v2, and the KO ult is invested here as well. And with bomb ticking down, JC does find Mario. Is the showstopper going to be invested here? It might, but with bomb ticking, that decision is going to have to come up quicker. So O-Twist is starting to peek out of elbow. All 3 members sitting on the site for GOGO. JC finding a wonderful headshot onto Simster. Flash is going to be popped. Paint Shell is going to hit the back of sight. Joyovic trading it out, though. Now it's all down to O-Twist. finding a nice shot on a Jailvit. Doesn't have the upgraded weapon though. Going to start hitting that defuse. But Kev is right here. Yeah, not enough. And it's another round for GOGO. And what a fantastic attempt from Saya.
Yeah, another really, I mean, JC putting in some work to bring that round back. And again, it's on the slimmest of margins. They are barely being out executed in these fights. That is, I mean, it's hard to say that it's not working out for him, because just it's on the tip of their tongue, it feels like, and yet it's slipping away from them. And at some point you have to slow down Team GOGO and say, hey, hold on a second, we need to take a round here, and it's coming up right now.
This is a huge round for the side of Saya, but Orange Juice finding the shot through the smoke off of the orb point, being pinged. What a shot there. And now it's a 5v4. All members of GOGO here going to be hitting this A side. Pit is going to be invested as well. As the bomb gets planted, Juice is still outside of showers. Mario finding JC. Juice finding Kev as well. Or excuse me, Zenny. Zaya was able to trade it out onto Kev, but it's still a 4v2 on the side of GOGO here. Both members on the side of Saya are in short, but they have this pit to deal with. Sipster finding O-Twist and somebody, and that is a quick, decisive round for GOGO.
Very good, quick, decisive round, and that's what I was wanting to see at the start of this. They chose this map, and I wanted to see why, and we can see why now. Very beautifully done, executed very quickly, efficiently, and yeah, they had a few trades come through, but that's always going to happen. Like, very rarely are you expecting something like that to go perfectly. There's no complaints coming out of that round at all. We can see why they made it to the finals, and they are showing up today with rounds like that.
Absolutely. And on the side of Sai here, it's going to be another save round, but they have 4 ults to use here. I'm wondering if they're going to be investing any of those on a save round. Mario is pushing up. Somebody's already pushed here, though, and he is able to find that kill. So it's already a 5v4 situation on the side of GOGO. And he is going to throw out the molly. Takes a little bit of damage. Nothing too crazy. Bomb plant is going down on the side of GOGO. Rotations are starting to come in from the side of Saya here, but they still have to deal with Juice, who is on this A side. He is going to be a problem later in this round after he lurks up. TP was taken from Saber. The showstopper is going to be invested here from JC. Is it going to find anything? Yes, does find Simster, but he pops the ult right away, coming right back to life. Finding Kev as well, but Javet finding a trade onto O-Twist. JC with the 3rd kill as well, but look at Juice's position here. He is on the flank. Do they expect him? Mario is in long. Bomb going down. Wingman is going to be denied, but JC finding the trade onto Orange Juice, and it is a 4K round for him, and they are on the board with their 2nd round.
Yeah, really good round by the side of Saya. A beautiful, beautiful retake there to force out that round in their favor, and that's exactly... I think if any round was theirs to take, it needed to be that round to try to wrest control of this map, because it was starting to slip farther and farther away from them in a way that felt like they weren't going to have a foothold back into it. You know, going 1-8 on a side does not feel good. And now that they've brought it back, now they have a chance at it.
Absolutely. Like we said, it's a huge round for the side of Saya. Somebody going to be investing in an op here. JC taken down by Mario with that aggression. Aggression is denied and punished. A 5v4 now. Go into this round. It's going to be 3 members on the side of GOGO. Leaning towards this A site. Thrash is going to be invested, but not going to find Juice here. His Thrash is actually pretty far away now. That's going to be a hard retake. Saber is trying to get that ult back, but he's going to have to deal with Juice, who is not letting him get this free ult back. Wingman is going to be used, but not going to find anything just yet. Oh, Saber decides to push off of that. To have with that. Still, it's 4 members pushing out on the A side. Here comes the hit. No, it's a hit into the teleporter. Excuse me. Somebody does find Sipster with that op, though. But now, it's going to be 3 members here. Flashes down. Nice molly from Zenny, but it's going to get taken down by Javet. Plant comes down. 3v3 now.
Spike planted.
That here. KO ult is going to be invested on the side of GOGO as well, denying any kind of util usage for the moment. But Ice, it's going to be a tough retake here, I think, especially with somebody on that op.
Yeah, it's going to be a very tough retake, and it was a very quick execute onto the site as well. That they were very unexpected. And we said it was tough. There it is.
Yeah, Mario coming up huge with 2 kills. And now it's down to somebody. He's going to have to make the decision. Does he go for this? Or does he just save the op? And that's what I'm thinking. He has no armor here. Nice shot onto Kev. But time is ticking. You have to make a decision here. And I think it is going to be to save. Any kind of kill on Mario? No. Mario with a nice 4K. And it's bouncing back right from GOGO. Losing that last round.
Yeah, and there I would have said maybe it's better to save that op because that's an expensive gun to grab, and to lose it so cheaply after getting it does not feel good for their economy when they are struggling in that department. They need to chain together as many rounds as possible to try and recover, but not something that's feeling too good for them coming into these last rounds in the half. They need to grab something here for when they start attacking. Otherwise, it's going to be an uphill battle of immense proportions.
Absolutely. Again, it's this default-looking split from the side of GOGO. 3 members pushing up B main, but 2 members on the other side of the map looking for some kind of pick. Orange Juice is in sitting shower. Flash is going to be popped. Cage is going to be used, and now all members decide, let's go take the fight. 2 showers. We'll have to deal with 2 members here. Mosh Pit is going to be used. No one is pushing up just yet. And now the rotations are looking like they're actually going back to A. But they're going to have to deal with somebody and JC who are already here. They haven't taken down somebody, but traded right back. Now it's still a 4v4. Bomb was dropped, so they should know where the bomb is at. Mario finding Saber. Juice taking down O-Twist. Really, really low. Killed just yet. Bomb is recovered. Still, 4v3 looking like it's going to be towards an A hit here. Look at positioning here from Mario, but it's taken down by Zenny. What a huge kill with that right click on the classic. TP coming from JC, finding that nice kill onto Orange Juice, and now it's going to be another TP rotation on the side of GOGO. I mean, it's just TP
back
after
and
TP
forth,
here.
back and forth.
Absolutely. Strike is going to be used to deny that plant coming down just yet. Simster finding 2 huge kills on the backside from that TP play again. Now, is not going to be planted. Kev expecting the push from Zenny and finds a nice headshot.
Beautiful headshot with the fake plant to force out that push. And that was perfectly played by them to force that awkward retake. I mean, it was teleport after teleport after teleport. And finally, they found the opening that they needed to force a plant. And those 2 kills by Simster really secured that round and made it a lot easier because the retake just couldn't happen after that. And then the fake plant into headshot, just chef's kiss on the top of everything else.
We go into this 11th round. It's going to be full buy up from GOGO and a partial full buy from Saya. A couple of Spectres there on the board. See what they can get done with it. They do have the pit here to invest if needed, but it's going to be a full A hit. Nightfall is going to be invested here. Do they expect Saber in the corner? The Prowler does spot him out, but he's not taken down just yet. Prowler is going to spot him out once again. Zenny finding a nice shot on JLVit, but Simster following up onto Saber. Saya finding one onto Simster as well. And Zenny with a huge shot onto Juice, and now it's quickly a 4v2,
nice.
Making it a 3v2. Kev finding a nice shot onto somebody, but now his bullets being traded. Plant is going down. Showstopper is going to be invested, but it's not going to find anything, and the TP play is going to be used here. Zenny finding another kill on a Kev, and that's disastrous for the side of GOGO because Bomb has fell on the side of A, and it's all down to Mario.
It's all down to Mario to have to grab that spike in a 1v3 in a terrible position. This is not looking good for Mario, but he does manage to get one. Is he gonna be able to get any others? That's the question.
Yeah, nice headshot through the smoke there, but with only 8 HP, both members on the side of Saya are full health. Great. Pit is available, but it being invested in this situation, I highly doubt it. Nice flash to get to the positioning. And No-Twist finding the shot onto Mario. And Saya now on to their 3rd round here.
Last round before the switch.
Yeah, good round there from Saya. Bringing it back just a little bit. They need to take this one too, or else it's still looking like a pretty uphill battle when it comes to their turn to be attackers in this next round. A 4 to 8 scoreline is a lot easier to play around with than a 3 to 9 scoreline. And Yeah, it's pistols, but after that first pistol round that you won as on the side of Saya, you haven't really been able to execute on them in the last two that have happened. So I'm not favoring them in this pistol round coming up. So they need to take this one to have a shot at on the attacker side and send it to a map 3.
Absolutely. And Mario finding JC on the backside. It was invested here from somebody onto this B site here, but still all five members of GOGO are here. Flash is going to come out. Kev finding O2, who was trying to push out of the pit and gets punished for it. Neural Theft is going to be used on side of GOGO to spot out the rest of Saya here on the site. They're looking for somebody. They want to take this B site. Take it down just yet. Somebody finding a nice flick on a Simster. Still, that pit is still standing strong. TP play is now going to come through, though. 3 members all pushing out towards, I think, into short. Yes. 2 members on the side of Saya are here. Saber and Zenny are ready to defend this site. Meanwhile, they still have Juice on this B side, trying to get a pick onto somebody. Plant is going to come down now. Saber does find Kev, but Juice should find it on somebody. Yes, he does. And now it's all down to Juice, though. And bomb's already planted. It's going to be a free defuse.
Yeah, it kind of just fell apart. They had a really good plant, and then the post plant just did not work out in their favor. Really good retake from the side of Saya to bring it to 4-8. This is exactly what they needed coming into this pistol. Winning those last 2 rounds means that they come in with some momentum here, and maybe they feel good enough that they can actually take this pistol round if they want it. Which, of course, they want it, but now it's a little bit easier on them mentally.
Going to be almost a need here. I mean, like we mentioned last game, losing the pistol can be really tough, but also last game they lost the pistol and they thrifted them. So we'll see if we can if that happens once again. But as we head into this pistol round, like Team Saya is leaning towards this B site. 4 members poised to be going up to long. Well, they have O-Twist going short here, but they are going to have to face against 3 members who are stacked on the site from GOGO here, and they do have to deal with Orange Juice's setup here. 2 trips, as you can see on your mini-map. It's going to be tough to break through this, especially with only having Raise Util to break those trips. Cam is going to be taken down. I don't know how many he spotted, but he should have spotted at least 1 or 2. Still, they progress nonetheless. Is going to be holding down with that Molly. Trip is going to be used. JC does take it down. Saber finding Juice as well, but it's quickly a disaster for the side of both teams, actually, because now it's a 2v2. What looked to be what should have been GOGO's round there. It's quickly fallen, and now it's a 2v2. Bomb is planted for Saya. Ticking. Works out here. They do have Simster on this flank here. Are they going to find anything on this backstab? Yes, they find O-Twist, and now it's all down to Saber. 1v2 here. Simster finding the nice headshot, and it's another pistol round for GOGO.
Another pistol round for Team GOGO. That is 3-1, a 3-pistol streak, and it was about this scoreline in the first map. Maybe Saya can string together some round wins and bring us back to the nail biter of game 1 or map 1, because that's exactly what they need to do, and they need to win out to send this to a map 3, because so far they feel shut out of this map. They've gotten 4 rounds, but they haven't been chained together. They haven't felt very cohesive. It felt more of the mistakes of Team GOGO than off of their better gameplay and better map sense. And they just need to step it up just a little bit so that they can come out ahead and take us to a map 3.
As we get underway here, it's going to be all 5 members GOGO pushing into this, or excuse me, of Saya, pushing into B here. Juice is going to spot all of them. Now, it's going to be a push here. Finding things. JC finding a nice shot on Mario, but it's traded by Orange Juice onto O-Twist. Bomb is not going to be planted. Kev popping out of elbow, finding 2 huge kills, but not taken down by somebody. And Zenny finding the kill onto Juice as well. And now it's a 1v2, all down to somebody here. Does have the Bulldog in hand, but bomb is not planted, nor does he have it in hand. It is stuck on this bomb site. This is going to be a tremendous retake here from him to get the bomb and to plant it. That knife doesn't spot him. That could be huge here. Do they expect him? Yes, they do, but it doesn't matter because somebody finds a huge double kill there.
What was that?
They lined up perfectly, and it's a thrifty just like last game that we just saw.
In the world. Somebody with the amazing double that just brought the game back into their way just a little bit more. You can't write this. There is no storyline that lines it up in that fashion, and now they're coming in feeling good into this round.
Yeah, and it's going to be a full save for GOGO here, so it should be looking like the side another round win for Saya here. I not gonna catch out on anyone just yet because they are a little the slow push is had, but all 5 members are here for the side of Saya here. Going to have to go up against Kev and Mario, who are on this towards this B side here. Can Mario find anything? All members speak him at once. No, taking down way too much to handle, and somebody finding Kev as well. And now it's a 5v3. Bomb plant is going to go down. Simpster did take the TP, but is punished by JC, and now it's a 5v2, what should be a secured round for Saya here, as Jovit and Juice are starting to make their way on the site.
Yeah, it's a full save round for Team GOGO, and that's what they're trying to do right now. I mean, they're trying to make something happen. Orange Juice finds one, but they were never going to be winning that round. It was just more for economy damage, and that's what they did, forcing Zunisha to have to spend some of their creds. But now they get a forced buy here, and hoping to make something of it to take it to 10-6, but losing a little bit of a grip on the game as they are forcing quite heavily, getting taken very low in their economy right now.
Absolutely. And this round is going to be pivotal here for both sides. Both sides having a full buy here. Neural Theft is available for Juice, but whoever wins this round could easily be the turning factor of this game. Get in underway. It's going to be 3 members on the side of GOGO holding this B side, as we've seen so much. Team Saya does not care, and they say we're going to be pushing all 5 members here. The dog is going to clear out Hookah, not going to find anything. Not clear out K or the trip as well. Smoke's come down. Kev is going to use that eyeball. Does spot one, does fight JC, but not taken down through the smoke. Bomb hasn't been planted now. It's going to be a 5v5 retake, but somebody finding Kev through the smoke. That's a huge kill. Crash is going to be invested here, going through elbow. Is it going to find anybody? No. Not taken. Somebody taken down by Juice, but Oats was finding 2 huge kills towards his backside, and now it is a 4v-none as Saya taking that round.
Yeah, big round for Saya, which puts that force buy from Team GOGO not in a great position for their economy, as it looks like another timeout coming through for them, trying to recapture whatever they had at the beginning of this map. And once again, we see it. Team GOGO has an excellent first half of the map, and then it seems to just slip away as 3 rounds in a row go to the side of Saya in a very dominant fashion for them, and brings them back into this map once again, 9-7, when it felt like they were almost out of it with how discoordinated they felt.
Spoke it. Absolutely, because I mean, as we go into this next round, it should look like another round for Saya, making it 9-8. It's going to be looking like almost a full save for GOGO, while Saya has full Vandals on their side. They still, and look at the ults here coming up. Saya is 1 point off the pit, or excuse me, somebody, and Zenny 1 point off of the orbital strike. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kev is 1 point off from the Nightfall. Regardless, it's going to be a battle here as we go into this next round. I mean, it's very well could go to the 3rd map here, Ice.
It very well could, and it'd be exciting if it did. I always love a grand finals that go all the way to every single map or game of the series, because that's what the fans want. They want good Valorant, and they want it to go all the way, because that's what we came here for, and that's exactly what we're getting right now. As it looks like it's going to be a full 5v5 just right here at the beginning of the round.
This is all members going out of long. Orange Juice finding one, Kev finding another. Oh, it's a bloodbath for the side of Saya. And the timeout, the play out of the timeout is huge as they just wiped the board with Saya.
That was huge coming out from GOGO. That's exactly what they needed coming back into this. Let's see if they can do something once again. Now taking it to 10-7, 3 rounds, and the series is theirs. It's not definite. There is ults for both sides ready. Juice has his, Kev has theirs, and then so does somebody. Otis and Zenny. It's anybody's game right now, and I'm on the edge of my seat in anticipation for what's about to happen.
Yeah, what a play call there out of the timeout there. Oats was going to invest. The Seekers here should spot out 2 here in Uka. Mario, what is that shot? How did he just a beautiful shot onto Oats was there, making it a 5v4, and now it's a quick rotate for the TP going back to showers here. We'll have to deal with Kev. On-site Nightfall is going to be invested, as long with the Neural Theft as well on the opposite side. Now they know where all members of the side of JC or of Saya are now. Simster on this backstep here. Somebody does find Mario. Can Simster find this? No. JC takes it down, and now it's a 4v3 in the favor of Saya here, despite using both of those ults as well.
Yeah, and you can see they're taking it slow, trying to get into A without losing too much, but it's going to be a bloodbath to get in. You also have Cypher on the wraparound, maybe catching them out from behind, where they may not realize it.
Absolutely. Aunt is not going to spot anyone out, and Pit is going to be invested here from somebody as well. They really need this round here, and they are investing everything. Orange Juice finding a nice shot. Does he find 2? Yes! Finding 3! Are you kidding me? Orange Juice, can he find the 4th? No! It's now down to a 2v1, but it's taking down Orange Juice with absolutely huge on that round.
I mean, they needed that after the start of the round. It looked so bad. They come back, Orange Juice just stepping up and saying, "Don't worry, guys, I have their backside. Just distract him, and they're all gonna go down." And he got 3 of the 4 of them, and then he took Saber to the last bit of their health before he went down. So really setting his team up for success. They're taking the 11th the 11th round of their score beautifully.
Yeah, what an absolute play call for that flank. Turns up huge, pays off in dividends. And as we go into potential match point for GOGO here, looking like another B hit here for Saya. We've seen it time and time again. They just keep aggressing this B long hit. We'll have to deal with 3 members here. Skydog is not going to find anything out of showers. 2 members of GOGO, or excuse me, Saya, still leaning towards this A site, maybe looking for some kind of pick here, and they will find it. Oatswiz does find it on the Simster. Simster does pop the res, but they need to find a kill. They're not going to find anything. That Simster is dead as rights because no one is in the area. That was quickly a 5v4 here on the side of Saya here. They can be used here. Somebody is sticking in the TP. Just yet. Oh, it's looking like it is going to be a B hit here. Was pushing up, but taken down by Kev. Nice shot. Nice headshot there, making it a 4v4 now.
4v4, slowly aggressing into B still. As they now
popped. Man is going to get the plant down here. Finding Zenny, finding JC as well. Now it's a 4v2. Bomb plant is down on the side of Saya here, but they have to deal with 4 members. Somebody finding a nice shot onto Orange Juice, or excuse me, Saber does, but it's just too much to handle, and now it's match point for GOGO.
Yeah, it felt like they had some way to get into there. They use the ultimate to clear the site, but they don't push in. They don't actually take control of it, which means that, yeah, they got the plant, but it's still a retake after the plant for the attackers. And the defenders were still set up in their positions because they weren't forced out of anything. And it was just a free, basically, defense for the defense of them. They had options on the spike. They had every corner covered. There was really... Saya walked into a bloodbath and there was nothing they could do because they didn't execute and get into that plant to actually defend the plant.
Absolutely. As we go into match point here for GOGO, it is going to be full rifle buys on both sides. Viper Pit is going to be used on the side for Mario. Jovit finding a nice shot into somebody. Thrash is going to be used by Saber, looking for anybody. Not going to find any targets there. Hit is going to fall. JC finding a nice shot onto Mario. Orange Juice finding the trade, as well as Kev finding O-Twist. And now it's quickly a 4v2 on the side of GOGO here. Bomb is going to be planted, but still, 2v4 lot to deal with here for the side of Saya. KO ult is going to be invested here to deny any kind of util usage. Still, Saber taken down by Juice.
Ooh.
It's all down to Zenny. Bomb is going to be tapped. Can they find it? No. And with that, it's going to be a 2-0 win for the series for GOGO.
2-0 win for GOGO, and the second map being a very dominant fashion. They were losing it a little bit, but whenever they were winning hard, and it didn't feel like the side of Sai really had anything that they could put up against for GOGO. But very well done by GOGO to take that victory. And right now we are going to get one of their players in here for an interview right now. I mean, what a match that was.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
We have Simster here for the team of GOGO. Congratulations on the 2-0 victory in the grand finals.
Thank you, thank you. It was a hard fought match, but we ended up pulling through.
And I mean, off the rip here, I have to ask, you guys were losing a couple rounds on Bind there, and out of a timeout call, guys to make the decision to push 5 members towards out of B long, and it paid off in dividends for you guys. What was behind the play call? What was your guys' thoughts on that?
So originally we were playing for a heavy retake B style, and we were struggling really hard with the window burst out that they were doing. Off of our save round, we were gonna start playing for a lot more mid B side window control, which you saw a lot in the later rounds. But for that save round, we decided I made a call to play for B long. We smoked out deep, and since they haven't executed A single time, I had a decent read on it, and we were able to get a nice scan out from Kev, our Fade at the time, and we were able to just spray them through the smokes, and we basically just got a good read.
Yeah, good read indeed. That, I mean, that was a pivotal round for you guys. I mean, they were really starting to climb back, but that completely shut down any momentum that they had.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful gameplay there. Of course, this is the only game that was streamed. Coming through this tournament, were there any other issues that you guys faced as a squad? Any other matches that really set you up in preparation for this one and made you feel like, since we won this one, it feels like, yeah, we will win this tournament?
As soon as we won a pretty decent round on Breeze, it was actually the third round after we lost La Pistol. I got a really strong read, and I kind of forced them into a lot of pressure on the Halls play. I knew I was gonna be able to really condition them to be a lot more scared on the A side, and I think off of that we really just had a lot more reads, especially when we were playing for mid control stuff like that. But I think the match just before was definitely where we kind of realized what kind of style they play. Off of Breeze, they were playing a very heavy default. The defaults were very one site sided, which kind of carried over to the bind, where they were playing lots of B. But on Breeze,